Hello, everybody. I ain't gonna be on here for a long time. I just wanted to get on here for a little bit. Yeah, her mother passed away. Hey, Presley, what's up, Neola? Hey, Mystic Thighs. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sinful Takes. What's going on? Happy Saturday, y'all. What's up, Royal Blue? Hey, True to the Core. Yeah, that is sad. I feel sorry for her. We were just kind of somewhat touching on this topic yesterday when I did that live. I wouldn't wish this up on nobody. I really wouldn't. I wasn't about to drop down in her chat. I wasn't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to do that. So I just decided to come on my own channel and just hit my live button and say prayers to her and her family. Um, I don't know what that feels like. I really don't. You know, all I can say is I'm gonna pray for her and her kids. You know, I think they had a close relationship with each other, so I know that that's really gonna take a toll on her, or whatever the case may be. You know what I don't like though? I don't like the fact that people are so childish. You know, it's a time and a place for everything, but some people just don't care. You know, I was sitting over there watching it live and I seen so many stupid comments, like people coming there asking her what was she crying for when the title clearly states what she was crying for. People in there trying to be funny and, you know, it's a time and a place for everything. But like I said, this is the internet, you know, people don't care. They really don't care. I wasn't gonna drop down in her chat to say anything to her, you know, because I know how she's feeling, whatever the case may be. Plus I'll react on her. And you know, it is what it is. So I just decided to, you know, y'all keep that girl in y'all's prayers because this is something that she has never dealt with before as far as losing a parent. I don't know where her father is or anything like that, and it's not none of my business. But we are very much aware of her mother being around and her being sick for long periods of times or whatever. So, you know, I ain't gonna say we knew. Well, eventually something like this could eventually take place due to her being so sickly or whatever. I was just hoping that she would have pulled through. When she posted the original post that her mother was in cardiac arrest, I was hoping that she would have pulled through. But seeing the track record of her being so sickly all the time and, you know, a lot of complications with whatever it is with her health, you know, you know, we're getting older, you know, so our parents are moving on. They can't be here forever. I just feel sorry for her. You never know what that feels like until you actually experience it. So, you know, I can't tell her that she's going to be all right. You don't know how she's going to be. Um, Regardless as to what people may say as to what she was doing or what she wasn't doing, that's really besides the point because this is permanent. She explained that she was upset with her brothers because the delayed response that she received with her mother being in the hospital when she first arrived. She had no knowledge of that, which I don't know why she didn't, but nevertheless, everybody's family is different. Nobody's family is the same. Some people's family are very family oriented. They get along. They're, you know, they get with each other all the time for birthdays and holidays and for special occasions or for no occasion at all. Some people have family like that. While you have some people that don't even talk to each other. They don't see each other. They don't keep up with each other from day to day or from month to month, even from year to year. You know, they're like complete total strangers, you know, estranged family members, you know, and it is what it is. Um, I don't know what her relationship was with her brothers, but that's really besides the point. I know a lot of emotions is running high, so a lot of things can be said out of anger, even if you do mean it. Um, but the main thing of it is that she's gone and she's not, um, and I hope that they are able to come together for one another in this at this time, you know, because she still has to be buried and stuff like that or whatever. And I just hope that they're able to get along to do that. And I hope it goes as easy as it can, even though I know it's not easy at all. But you know, it was just kind of hard to see her sitting there crying. And then she said she haven't told some of the kids that she passed away. So I can't imagine you having to deal with that yourself, with that being your mother, and then you having to tell 9 kids, 9 kids that their grandmothers is gone. So I just hope that she I just hope that she's able to I mean, I don't know. Like I say, you never know how you will feel until you have to feel it. So I'm just gonna pray for her and her kids or whatever. Um, and that's all I could pretty much do. I would have did the same if it was for Jasmine or if it was for Olivia's crazy ass too. Um, because that's just anybody. I mean, that's their girl's mother. I believe that anybody was to lose their mother, especially if you had a close relationship with her or if she was around in the picture or whatever the case may be, that you would feel some type of way. So, um, it's unfortunate, but we all have one day we won't no longer be here. So, mm, mm, mm. Her mother is very pretty. Um, wow. The day before Easter too is just man. Yeah, I feel sorry for her. I really do. I just hope that she's able to pull through it the best way that she can. I believe her mother was her crush. Her mother was always there for her when she needed her, when she needed some help. When we always would see her every now and again. Um, I remember the last when she came on here, she said that her and her brother was into it before. I don't know if they ever had resolved their issues from the time before that they had gotten to it, with the whole electric bill situation and electric bill being ran up due to her oxygen tank and stuff like that or whatever. When people pass away, you really do find out people's really true colors as to how they really feel about you and certain things involving someone passing, and it could be a hard pill to swallow, but at the same time, like it's, oh man, you know. a lot of emotions with her and her brothers are really high. She said that he said something to her, told her that if she would have never left, that, she wouldn't have missed her mother passing away. I know that's kind of harsh to say within the moment, and I hope she don't blame herself for her not being there, even if she could have been there. We don't know. So I'm not going to speculate as to what she could have or what she should have did. The bottom line is that she didn't. And it is what it is, and it's no need to try to beat her down or tear her down for what she didn't do, because the what has happened is permanent. So she's gonna have to live and deal with that for the rest of her life. If she could have did something that she didn't do or whatever, there's no need to point that out. It really isn't. But like I said, when people pass away, and there's a lot of emotions. If there was some type of family feud and it was never resolved, and somebody passed away, it makes it even more worse. I just hope they're able to come together to bury her, and that's just um that's the first for both, for all of them losing their mother, and the first for the children, for somebody being so close, like she said, of them losing their grandmother. Um, Boy. So yeah, you know. Hey, Miss Tracy, I don't know if I spoke to you, but hey, but yeah, that's sad. But I hope she be all right. You know. Hey, Mama Boo, what's up? Yeah, I hope she can pull through this, and that the kiddos will be okay, even though you know she said she had told them that their grandmother was off in the hospital when she found out, but she had already been in there like 2 days before she found out that she was in there. And nobody ever reached out to her and asked, and told her or whatever. She also was upset because she felt like they could have at least held her mama until she got there. Now, I don't know how they do it in other places, but honey, me being in hospital settings and seeing people passing away and having to go transport um, the bodies and stuff like that, they usually, it just depends. Sometimes they have to move them. If another patient is in need of that space, that room, or whatever, they have to move that they have to move the body or whatever out. They have to move that person out of there or whatever. They can't hold the room up. They have to make it vacant. Um, but in some instance, sometimes they will allow, which, some of these hospitals is getting out of hand, and it's not really like it's not being ran like it's supposed to be. A lot of stuff is not being done properly. Um, they usually have the body sitting off in there at least for a few hours. I mean, until people come or whatever, or the family is able to arrive or whatever. Um, I feel what she was saying, but at the same time, they weren't able to. So that's why they had to move her, even if the brothers requested it or whatever the case may be. If they needed it, they was gonna have to do what they had to do. Protocol type shit. Um, but yeah, that's sad. I hope she don't hold grudges against her brothers because her mom wanted like that. I hope she wouldn't want to like that. I hope that they can be good with one another. I hope so too. I mean, it's just very fresh. A lot of emotions is running high right now. So I just believe that everybody is upset in whatever situations that wasn't resolved between her and her brother prior to this happening. Because it seems like they don't have the type of relationship to where they keep up with one another like that. It's just based, but probably it seems like it's more based off on if something happens to their mother, then they converse type shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in her everyday life or whatever, but I just hope that once everything um I just hope they can get it handled, man. I mean, I thought Chrissy had a sister, but I don't know if that sister is from her father's side. I just remember a girl from a for years ago, like several years ago, a girl that she was with that she said that was her sister. So I believe that she's the only child, well, the only girl from her mother. But this sister, I don't know. I guess the sister had to be from her dad's side or whatever. So I just take it that it's her and her two brothers, on her mom's side. But her dad has other kids, of course, because her brother came to the internet before or whatever. So I'm taking it that's what that is. Yeah, I hope they can get it together. How you doing, Sabrina? Hey, dog, mommy. She was in the ICU. I'm sure that bed was needed. Oh yeah, that bed was needed. Yes, most definitely. If she was in the ICU, yeah, they can't hold somebody off in the ICU. If somebody else is in need of that room, they have to vacate that room. That room have to be vacated for the next person. It, you know, man. I understand her frustration. I understand she really, really wanted to be able to see her. I understand it. I understand it. I do. But yeah, they had to move from out of ICU. She cannot stay in ICU if it was that room was being called up on and it was in need for another patient that really needed it. Yeah, that's what happened. So no matter how much the brothers would have pleaded with them, it still would have been, I'm sorry, we have no choice, especially if the ICU is full. Yeah. If the ICU is full and they don't have no other run over, areas where they can put the patients at, then yeah, they have to make that room empty for somebody else. So um man, man. Yeah. So let's not say if she just would have stayed. I know it's gonna be some ignorant people that's gonna hop on here and say, well, she wasn't doing this and she didn't care. And I'ma say that will be that I would say that I would say that that's kicking somebody when they down because she has to live with the fact that she can't speak to her mother no more. So I don't think that those facts, even if they are true or whatever, I don't think that they need to be even. How would you feel? You know, how would you feel? I'm pretty sure that we all have family members that we don't keep up with, but if something was to happen to them, we'll be at their funeral crying and upset for what? I don't know why, because I feel like if you ain't able to be present while somebody is actually alive, then why should you be present when they're no longer here breathing? I mean, I think that's kind of ass backwards, but at the same time, I know that life can be very challenging for some people and people, are living their own life and it's not that you are being forgotten about. It's just that, people are living their own life and have things that they are going through, dealing with privately, maybe publicly. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? She does have 9 children. And regardless as to who this husband is or where he is or where he wasn't or whatever, or he should have, I know somebody gonna probably try to say, well, he should have kept the kids so she could stay there with her mama. We don't know nobody's situation. So we can't say what he could have did or what he should have did or why he didn't do it. It don't even matter at this point. I just hope that she's able to get her stuff together. I hope she's not driving. She don't need to be driving and crying. I hope her husband is with her and with those kids, okay? And that's all that I can really too much say on that. Um, it's really hard to see somebody like that. It really is. It really most definitely is. It's hard to see somebody, you know. Just remember before you say things that may not be so nice with her going through what she's going through, just remember if you haven't lost your parent, that you don't know how that could feel until you do. So just be mindful of that. That's all I got to say. You know, that's all I got to say. You know, I know there's going to be some ignorant ass person that's going to do something that's so ignorant, but at the same time, I just hope that she doesn't pay attention to that that she focuses on trying to get out of there. Oh, you recording? You walking around videotaping stuff? Oh, good for you. I got me a cameraman. Okay. All right. Go ahead. My hair's sticking. Yeah. All right. It's all good. My father passed away 14 years ago, and I just deleted his voicemail. Why did you delete it, Miss Thick Thighs? Is it a way of you kind of like it healing? Like you feel? Do you feel light? Um, did you feel like by you having that it was making you hold on and not let go, and it was being too much for you? Is that why you deleted it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm glad her mom isn't suffering anymore either. Cause it was a lot of times that she was always sickly and she was there with Chrissy at her house and stuff like that. I could see why Chrissy's mama was always at her house with her because she was sick, sometimes and she needed a little bit of extra help, a helping hand or something. And, Chrissy, she would help her, Chrissy, and Chrissy would help her, you know. I'm just saying, that's crazy. Exactly, Neil. But you already know how this shit go. Don't nobody care. You got people that just don't care. The shit that I was seeing over there in them comments, honey, I was just shaking my damn head. Like, you know what? You know what? People are just really like, yeah. And y'all be wondering why y'all don't, boy. Y'all be wondering why y'all don't be seeing me as much as y'all be seeing me, because I promise you, this internet should have been done got somebody really hurt. Seriously, the stuff that people be doing and the stuff that people be saying at the wrong times. I mean, if you ain't never experienced nothing like it, I wouldn't advise you to speak up on any type of thing as to what you think or what you want to speculate because you don't know. And that's just that on that. And I'm just gonna leave it right there, especially if she already is having issues with her brothers or whatever the case may be. If they felt like she wasn't doing what she was supposed to be doing, or if she wasn't helping like she was supposed to be helping, or whatever, you know, that's something that she has to already deal with them. And her, like I said, this is a permanent situation. So really and truly, there's really no need for that. But like I said, you got the way that some people's minds are set up, they ignorant as shit. So, just expect it to happen because it's going to. And I just hope that she don't be in attendance and be paying attention to it. She need to be paying attention to more of the fact of getting her mind right, like I said, and her kids, you know. I don't know how it feels to lose a mother, but I definitely do know how it feels to lose a grandmother, for sure, for damn sure. Oh yes, I do. Yeah. So, um, hey BB, hey Ebony. Yeah, some people are fucking ignorant, dude. Like for real, seriously. I mean, no type of nothing, dude. It just be beyond me. Y'all just don't even understand the stuff that I done seen on social media has had. I'm like even like the stuff that's supposed to make me cringe, the stuff that's supposed to make me feel some type of way. It's like the bad things have become normal. The stuff that people do, the things that people say, it's just like, wow, you know, it don't make no damn sense, man. It don't. It's okay with a little trolling every now and again, but are you serious? Like, you know, I just hope that Mrs. Olivia, yeah, you, Olivia, I know how you like to get down, clown. I know how you do. I know how you do. I know how you do. Olivia. Please. This is me telling you, refrain from any kind of shade, any kind of type of weird, any type of shit that you want to say. Cause I know how you like to get down, cause you really are just like that for real. Seriously, just refrain from it. Please don't put yourself in a position. Don't do that. Don't do that. Uh-uh. I didn't see Jasmine over there, but I didn't see Marcel over there either. But maybe they talked to her off of on the phone. I mean, I would hope. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. What's up, proud mommy? Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah, Neola, I feel you. I feel you, Neola. And sometimes there was some situations that happened between her and her mom that wasn't that I definitely did talk about. You know, like the whole Houston trip and things like that, whatever. But like I said, she has to sit and think about the things or whatever. Like I said, if whatever she didn't do or whatever she could have done, that's gonna take a toll on her mental. So I don't think that, like I said, kicking a person when they down or trying to be hard on the person knowing that they dealing with what they dealing with. And it's not about kissing her ass or trying to make it easy on her. Like I said, she lost her mother. That shit is permanent. And that's what I'm saying. It's a time and a place for everything, and certain things that's supposed to be like just pray for it and just leave it at that. You got people that want to make a mockery of it, or you got people that got some slick ass shit to say about it. Like the girl is grieving. Let her fucking grieve in peace. Let her deal with it the way that she got to deal with it. Even if she did take advantage of her mama once or twice or however many times that she may have, even if she wasn't there, like she could have been there and she wasn't. That does not even matter. All of that is besides the point, and it doesn't even matter anymore. Um, let her grieve in peace. Let her have her moment, as you would like for somebody to let you have your fucking moment if you needed one. That's all I'm saying. I will feel the same way, and it wouldn't be no different if it was my Dukes or if it was Stella or any of these women's mothers. No matter how they are, that's besides the point. What we're talking about here is somebody's mother no longer being here anymore. That's what I'm talking about. All that other shit don't even matter. So yeah, just pray for her. Let her grieve in peace. Leave her alone. My advice to Chrissy is that she needs to stay away from places where she know they're gonna be ignorant. She don't need to let nobody disturb her peace, because there's no way that she's going to get over that she lost her mama. So there's no, if she's going to be better in 24 to 48 hours. We don't know how long it's going to take this girl to get over what she's experiencing, because that was her mother that always had her back anytime that she needed her. So this is a totally different ball game. Like I said, you never know how this feels until you have to know how it feels losing a parent. I think that she probably just need to stay off of live for a little bit, because people is ignorant as shit. The people over in them comments was really being ignorant. The only person I seen over there at that moment that had the mild wrench was Kim Yada. I mean, asking some dumbass questions. Why are you crying? Not reading the title, or reading the title before they come in, but they just think that the shit is funny to come in and say weird ass shit like that to the girl while she's crying. But if somebody did that shit to them, they'd probably be ready to off themselves. Just be mindful. That's all I'm saying. We all was born from a woman and a man. So if they ain't already gone and you ain't experienced it yet, just tread lightly with the shit you say out of your face and just let her grieve in peace, like I said, and leave her alone. Cause I really wish that she wouldn't have. I know she was venting and she needed somebody to speak to. I wish she would have just spoke to her husband and just left it there. But I wish she wouldn't have came and let it be known that, because that is gonna be made out of content as to what her brother said to her, and how he hung up on her, and how he felt about her not being there and stuff like that, and how she felt. She should have been notified that her mother was actually in the hospital and she was never notified. And people will probably be wondering, well, how come she didn't know? She wasn't checking up on her mama. Like, y'all, we don't know what people's relationship is behind the screen with their relatives and shit. And it's not our business to know unless they present it. So I'm not going to believe somebody that's not in this girl's family as to what she was doing or what she wasn't doing and all of this shit. I can only go off of what I done seen her present. That's it. But I wish she would have kept that to herself, as far as like, there's already some type of beef between her and her brother, and her mother just passed this morning. We didn't need to know that. And I hope that she doesn't, but if she, however she feels that she needs to, because you can't tell nobody how to grieve, and I'm not here to do that. So whatever she needs to do to get over, to whatever she needs to do to help her through this. I'm not gonna say get over, because she's not gonna get over this. That's her mama. Whatever she needs to do to get through this, then however she needs to do it. I guess if she needs to come to social media to vent and talk about it because she doesn't have nobody to really talk to, or not that she doesn't, but this is just what she wants to do, then so be it. But just know that it's gonna be made out of content though. And I'm just in yeah. So because people are ignorant. Yeah, I think she need to stay off of line for at least but like I said, if she feels that she needs to come online because she needs to vent, and this is going to help, and this is what helps her get through her mourning, her grieving, then fine. But just keep your family stuff between you and your brothers to yourself, and just talk to your husband, talk to God about it. Because if you come online talking about it, they are indeed gonna make that content. And with her dealing with the fact that she's done lost her mother, we already know how this shit goes. Like I tell you, I know how ignorant this shit can really get. People do not care. They don't care. Don't care at all. Could care less. I just didn't want to seem fake, I stand on all the things that I've said prior to any and everything, but I'm still a human being. I do have a heart. I do care about people's innate feelings, especially if you lost your mother. Like I don't find no humor in that, or try to find some type of way to make you feel some type of way because you didn't do or you didn't. That's stupid. Because I can honestly tell you right now that there's relatives that's right here in this city with me that I have not even seen in years. That I haven't checked up on. They haven't checked up on me either. So yeah, people don't know people's family dynamic as to what is or what isn't, or what people's relationships is, or if they have been estranged or what. People don't know. So just leave it at that. It's not for you to know because it's not your business. It's not your family to know in the first place. So yeah. Yeah, they need. She just need to keep it to herself and talk to her husband about it, and he could be able to help her through what she's experiencing the best way that he can, if you know, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to hold y'all too long. I was getting ready to eat. Watching Jalen run around here. He's recording. Our weather is bad. We got bad weather this weekend. 100% chance of rain. It's been raining on and off this morning. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow too. So, hey, Sunrose, how you doing? So yeah, if you have a heart, pray for the girl. And if you have a heart, stay out of that girl's comments when she go live and stop taunting her. Some of y'all really do need to grow the fuck up. Like I said, there is a time and a place for a lot of things, and I don't believe that going over there messing with her while she's trying to express herself as to her losing her mother is a good idea. But you know, hurt people, so just expect it to happen anyway. Hey Jalen, come say hi to Mama Boo. Girl, he over there recording the TV. I asked him if he's gonna be my cameraman. You gonna be my cameraman? Honey, them tablets got about 1,000,000 photos in them. Like taking a picture of any and everything. Like Jesus. But hey, go ahead, go for it. And then another thing, Junebug's birthday. Junebug's birthday was yesterday. I don't know why I thought Junebug's birthday was in. I don't know why I thought his birthday was a little bit later than that, but Junebug turned 9 yesterday. See, that is really sad. That really is sad. That's really sad. Yeah, I feel sorry for that boy. I feel sorry for them kids. So his birthday was yesterday, and she's saying that she's gonna have a birthday. I hope you decide to go ahead and have your son's birthday party. I don't know how she's gonna do it, but she can try. She can try to do it. But Junebug turned little DeMarcus. Hey boy, sit down, stop making that noise. Little DeMarcus turned 9 years old yesterday. So happy belated birthday, little man. He's handsome. Man, boy, I forgot about that part that their baby's birthday was yesterday. So I feel sorry for that baby. So his grandmother passed the day after his birthday. Boy, I'm about to get off of here. I can't take it no more. I'm sitting up here thinking about my grandma and everything. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I can't do it. I can't do it. Man. Well, like I said, y'all pray for her. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm about to get off of here. Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, that last part just got me. I forgot Junebug's birthday was yesterday. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'm about to eat this food. Prayers up for Chrissy and her kids. Um, yeah. I'll holler at y'all the next live. I'll see y'all later. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Um, y'all keep y'all's heads up. And I'm out. Okay, Mama Boo. I'll see you later, sweetheart.